for a while. Eish,
boss. I don't really do interviews, to be honest.
What happened?
And you're not going to believe this. This is like my first interview in the last 1 year, 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can finally say 2021.
Yeah, like I did. The last interview I did was probably in 2019. Mm-hmm. And that was, I think, on another radio station. And this is my first interview in a very long time.
Interesting.
Yeah, I really don't do interviews.
How are you, though? How are you doing?
To make it to this one, yeah?
Yeah? How are you doing?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Just in the background trying to do some work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've been putting in a lot of work.
There's a lot of work going on actually right now in the background. We're doing a lot of things. Yeah.
Let's do a recap. How would you describe your last year, 2020?
2020 was... I've got mixed feelings about 2020, to be honest, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
First of all, I put out my first album in 2020, which was like such a great thing. And then again, 2020 was like such a sad year, so many lives lost. Yeah, so I got like mixed feelings about 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk more on the other side. We still want to catch up with your music and get to find out about other stuff from Vjeezy. This one is one of the records as well, which is one of my personal favorite song.
Which one is that?
Something that has Chef 187 and T-shirt Mr. Baila, Wele, which I feel the song promoted itself on its own.
Yeah, and to be honest, you're one of the very first few people that like gave this song some serious airplay, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you. I never got a chance to thank you.
Tonight is a vibe and she can't wait. Girl, one give me pony on the face state. Turn up the drum and the bass line. Girl, come work out your waistline.
Party mode activated. Before I come at chamber for wasted. Ganashi magelo and fested. A party not transited. Friday and Saturday bowling. It's about be keeping it holy. Monday ni back to the office. No beers until further notice. Shikata elo madam with you. Just for tonight madam with you. Kepushe kwesundi wa muzulu. Atitakwa take if you not open up any wele. Ndefu mpene mbomu lwele. Ndeba mabazi no jele. Wilanje bama ilele. Not open up any wele. Not open up any wele.
Tonight is a vibe and she can't wait. Girl, one give me pony on the face state. Turn up the drum and the bass line. Girl, come work out your waistline. Bring your body close, make me place you. You look like a snack, make me taste you. Come sit on body. Music and I, the baby, the chick body. Outfit black on black. Mukosi Jesus, peace. The money plenty, Mazali, my 20. Babes, tell me whatever it is, me I go buy it. I'm shooting my shot, baby, die for me. You were funny, chilling on a champion. Girl, got the body looking like food. So me say everything good. Okay, manje, fella. In the truck, in a trailer. Vjeezy chef on a baila. Kuli baby, tini hit a capella.
Ndefu mpene mbomu lwele. Ndeba mabazi no jele. Wilanje bama ilele. Not open up any wele. Not open up any wele.
Tonight is a vibe and she can't wait. Girl, one give me pony on the face state. Turn up the drum and the bass line. Girl, come work out your waistline.
Calendar, the music promotion. Massive collaboration for your people them.
Bring your body close, make it place you. You look like a snack, make it taste you. Come sit on body. Music and I, the baby, the chick body.
Joy. Love music. Love Joy FM. Love music. Love music. Love Joy FM.
Hey, I doubt you'll find another.
Love Joy FM.
Like shooting stars. I can really use a wish right now. Don't call my name.
Love music. Love Joy FM.
Tumafresha butozizira tigulisa.
Ish, nipo kwa pia lero pilisi. Alo, mama drinki mwe. Imenilani mwe.
Mama.
Nifuna drinki.
Tuliko, bwana mwana tuma drink tu. Nina tuma fresh up tumbama.
Mami, fresh up yotika mabwini.
Oh.
Mukachai chabe kamozi nishinapa mala wa manga. Sankan poni mozi. Pali mango, pali guabana, guava na banana. Pali na mixed fruit. Mafruit so sankara.
Kani yese.
So hapa mkoromino na gigo mbeka bwanje. Ngombe chikubyo, nkubyo.
Naimontin.
Fresh up with me. Fresh up with me. Come on, fresh up with me.
Introducing Fresh Up Fruit Juice Drink in delicious, thick mango, guabana, and mixed fruits. Take your taste buds on a journey and discover the wonder of Fresh Up.
Won't you have a fresh up with me?
Fresh Up. Turn up the juice.
Africa Research University is a private and pioneer university in Zambia, offering an accredited BTech degree, providing the opportunity for people with diplomas to obtain a degree without having to start from scratch again. Experience your classroom direct in your house, your study, and your office through the most advanced e-learning platform in Zambia, linked to our state-of-the-art electronic library center with free internet and a worldwide library, as well as access to world-renowned lecturers.
We welcome you to Africa Research University, a vibrant university in Zambia, where we offer you the best of technology and technological advantages. As I said it before, and I'm saying it again today, we need education more than we need copper in Zambia.
We offer bachelor, master's and doctorate degrees in management, teaching methodology and education, whilst placing high priorities on equipping our students in research. We offer competitive fees, easy accessibility, flexibility and continuous enrollment throughout the year. For more information, you can visit us on www.aruonline.com or email us at inbox@africaresearchuniversity.com or WhatsApp us on 0962 541331 or call us on 0971 248101 or 0955 488947. Africa Research University, the academic powerhouse for Africa. Your all-in-one radio station. JoyFM.
So we're still having an interaction with Vjeezy on today's edition on the Tell the Truth Tuesday. I'm sure it's really PMC, aka Appreciate you holding it down. 32 minutes past the hour of 14 in the afternoon. Let's talk about something that I've always wanted to find out from Vjeezy. When it comes to making sure that a song is just on point and everything is done, how is the recording? Well, because some of your fans always think like Vjeezy is a producer now. Someone's even asking me, saying, connect me to Vjeezy. How do I get to be part of a record under Vjeezy?
So there's, I go about in like 2 or 3 ways. The first way is I like to engineer or generate a record myself. That means we do the beat. If we have to do it ourselves, we do it in-house. I've got a producer that I work closely with. His name is MT. So we generate our own beats in-house, or if we find there's like an interesting beat somewhere online, we actually pay for it, purchase it, or we just remake it. It depends. And then once we have the beat, then I start figuring out who would go with that sort of vibe, and that's how we do it. The other way I go about my records is I go out looking for, I call it a sound search. I go out looking for sounds. You know, different artists, different musicians have different vibes. So when I'm out there doing a sound search and I found a sound that I like, I get the sound and then we amplify it. We make it the way I want it to be. We blow it out of line. That's what we do. Yeah.
And how about the new artist? You know, people always complain about wanting, I don't know if I can call it complaining, or maybe wanting to be part of a Vjeezy song. What are some of the things that you look for?
So basically, I don't know if you've paid attention to all my records. My records have like this international feel, but localized. Like I basically find an international appeal and I add a Zambian feel to it. So when I'm looking for an artist to make my record, I'm looking for those two things. Can they appeal internationally or can they bring it back home? And that's how I make my collaborations. So I look at two things basically.
Let's talk about KMP Another thing that you took up the step to be part of, that was last year, is it?
Yeah, I got signed in December.
Okay.
Yes,
so
I got signed in December.
Tell us about that. What made you to be signed under KMP?
First of all, the deal was obviously good.
Okay.
Yeah, the deal was sweet. I couldn't say no to such a sweet deal. And obviously, I read through the contract. Everything made sense. And now I'm part of this big record deal, this big record company, which is like a machine. That means I'm able to do certain things that I couldn't do as a human being, like the videos. Obviously, you've seen our videos are all flashy and all that, meaning we've got the right budgets for our videos. And even when I put out like an album, at least they can push it beyond my personal capacity. You get what I mean? So for me, KMP was like the sweetest deal that I signed last year. So I'm very happy. I work with most of Zambia's biggest names in the game. I'm happy to be part of a great
how do you make it happen? Because, you know, it's not easy, I know. Taking someone's time, for example, maybe putting all together your maps, Bow Chase. You know where you take these guys. They all have everything to do at the end of the day. They have their own time to do everything at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But, you know, is there a point that you feel like it's challenging for you to get them together in a song?
To be honest, at this point, I don't. Because obviously you've seen my work. My work speaks for itself. I'm very serious when it comes to making music. I'm very serious when it comes to pushing music. I'm very serious when it comes to putting videos together. So I've kind of like given them a reasonable assurance that if they do a record with me, it's not just a record that's going to go down the drain. It's a record that will actually see some life. It will play in all my records are playing in every club right now because I've got a special way in which I push my records in these clubs. And obviously being a DJ myself, I've got special relationships with most of these club DJs and they help me push these records. And that's what artists want. They want the record they own to eventually end up in the club playing somewhere.
Yeah. Let's talk about issues to do with piracy. You as a club DJ, and also someone might ask this question saying, do we need to give people more knowledge on issues to do with buying music, or maybe some artists would rather make their music to be more pirated, so that this
perception
everywhere.
Actually, I'm sorry for saying this, but this is how I see it.
Yeah,
there's a lot of piracy in this country because the generations of musicians that were there before let it happen, allowed it to happen. You know what I mean? So the fans got comfortable that the only way they could access this music is by getting bootleg music. But this is 2020, 2021, things have changed. We don't want to just give out a record like that. I mean, they have to pay for it. When I dropped my album, I made sure for the first 2-3 weeks, it could only be accessed on platforms where people had to pay, like Apple Music and all these digital stores. Just because I didn't want people to access my music like that. The last 2 years before I launched my album, I had given out music for free, and I felt like I had given people the confidence to actually buy my music because I gave out a lot of free singles, and now it was that time to support me and pay for the music. I don't stand for piracy. I want people to buy the music. I mean, it takes a lot to create these records, a lot of time and a lot of resources go into making these records. So people must somehow appreciate what we do by supporting us, and that's by buying the records. Yeah.
Let's go to your current brand new song. Then we'll get to find out more about the record. One of the songs which is also doing very well in our top 20. And the feedback has been amazing. This is why we had to call you up and get to find out more about your current song.
Let me tell you something about this record.
Yeah.
So before Cream Dollar died, he sent me a couple of stuff. He really wanted us to work on a record together. And you know, at the time, I think my mind was everywhere. So I didn't really sit down. But when he passed, I felt like I needed to honor him. By the way, Commander was produced by Cream Dollar.
Okay.
So that's when I really dug into the files and I was like, this one. And this is my way of paying tribute to Cream Dollar.
Let's go straight to Vjeezy's current brand new song. It has your boy, Your Maps, Bow Chase, T-Boy, as well, Commander.
It's take over. Calendar and your music promotion. Boss.
Nikutamila mumila, baby, I want you close to me. Onakabote guama, don't mind them go down low for me. Commander, no landa, kani minyela nkondo ya kulwanda. Nikanga, kakumwamba, magilu bina pali keve swa makwana.
Yeah, go down low, nipuna nikuone wange na badante flow.
Commander, no landa, kani minyela nkondo ya kulwanda.
Yeah. Omolilo pie omolilo Kupula mobo soma kwa di orilo
mafunika ntepe ni general ansanika mbogombe kwa tekendolo nakulata akuna matata spakalaka kote samba mobokaka kwebilo botima ngati balakaka kutwapichanya kumapete mpaka paka overbleka then you dive in it osala banane mokalab in it nate mama gelo ba maneke vifine sondela manibulo mwanga jimfine
komanda nolanda kanimenyela nkondo yako Rwanda nikanga kakumwamba magelo bena pali keveswa magwana komanda nolanda kanimenyela nkondo yako Rwanda.
Me a the girl them sugar they are. Anytime you want me, you know me there. I would die see what they are. That's a Guanese, the one they are. Oh, please tell me, baby, baby. Yeah, this one now, I'm your daddy, daddy. Tell me if you're not ready. Saki the weed, I go bally, bally. I give you love and attention. Love and attention. Get ready for attention. Ready for attention.
Komanda nolanda kanimenyela nkondo yako Rwanda nikanga kakumwamba magelo bena pali keveswa magwana komanda nolanda kanimenyela nkondo yako Rwanda Nikutambila mumila, baby I want you close to me. Onakapote kuama, don't mind them go down low for me. Komanda, nolanda, kaniminyela nkondo yako Rwanda. Nikanga, kakumwamba, magelo bena pali keveswa magwana.
You know, that all makes sense. I feel that there's a cream dollar touch.
Yeah.
The instrument.
This was him.
Because you've explained now, everything makes a lot of sense.
This was him.
Okay, interesting. So now let's talk about the picking of artists. Trust me, you know who to put in a song.
Yeah, man, I'm a DJ. I listen to vibes.
Yeah.
I listen to vibes, so I know what vibe every artist brings.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty about being a DJ. I mean, it makes me a winner.
You get to listen to a lot of songs, so
Exactly.
you know who is who at the end of the day right there. But let's talk about what we should expect this year, 2021. What is Vjeezy working on that we should be on the lookout?
So I already made a statement out that this year, until maybe October, I'm not putting out any new music at all. Because I put out such a good album last year. Fuego was such a banger for me. Like every song on this album is my baby. Every song on that album is so hot. So what I decided to do was make videos for every song on that album.
Mm-hmm.
If I get the right resources from my management, obviously my record deal, my record label, KMP.
Yeah.
If I can manage to get resources from KMP, I'll shoot all the videos. And once I'm done with that, I'm in the background working. My album is 50% done.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and today we're celebrating TK's birthday and
Slabd's, yeah.
Slabd's birthday. Is there anything that you'd like to say?
Those are my brothers, man. TK, I always look up to him.
Yeah.
Slabd. Slabd is such a real friend of mine. I met Slabd when he had no banger. That's how far way back we got together. He had no big single, no banger. He was just in the streets rapping. You know, a long time ago, we used to do a lot of street battling. You know, 5-4, Slabd. It was such a vibe. That's all we did.
Why do I feel like Vjeezy before becoming a DJ was an artist?
Nah, I was just the hype man. I was the guy hyping up all these guys rapping in the streets. You know, that's how, yeah. So, yeah, getting back to Slab, this is somebody I've known for a very long time. And Slabd opened gave me my first hit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he blessed me with that song called Special Feeling, the one I did with Ice Prince.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful for him. And I can only wish him nothing but the best, you know, and happy birthday to the king.
Yeah. A quick one. Let's talk about, before I can let you go, let's talk about Zambian music. And also you being a DJ, there's a debate that was going on because we saw the Grammy happen. Fans were asking so many questions, saying, what are we doing wrong? What's going on? Why is any Zambian artist not getting any? Maybe you can just explain some of those few things and you having an experience. And
okay, so for me, this is how I see it. The first big step we made to becoming winners is accepting that we are outdone by most of these African countries like, you know, Nigeria, South Africa, East Africans who are making music. We're ahead of much better than our music. The video, audio production, everything was on point, and we were left behind. And the first step we did was accepting, which we did. If you look at the audio production now, it's all top notch. If you look at the videos coming out of Zambia, it's all top notch. That means we're on the right path. The Grammys are coming very soon, maybe in the next 2-3